Hello, welcome back to Oolykee Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the mid-game series. Today we're gonna be focusing on trams. Right, entschuldige bitte, Frank Berlin. I totally I should have done a better job than this, and I hopefully will. I will just go real quickly, and we're gonna start with this, enjoying a little bit of sightseeing of the city while we enjoy the tram ride. I will just do one real quick thing here. I noticed that when you put the last line as a depot, your trams they go to depot and they stop. You have to set them in motion again, so this is unfortunate. I will do so now. I will let them fill in, deliver. I'm gonna try to space them out in between the stations. I'm gonna do it manually, but of course traffic later on. There's no spacing out trams, unfortunately. I think 3 Division had a totally wrong way of dealing with this issue with the trams, the spacing out, the schedule. I think it's not working ideally. Like since the beginning of the game, this end station depots, line spacing, it's all just like it's not something that I approve of, and I don't think it's the best way to resolve this issue. But that's, you know, it's to be expected, Oolykee to have this kind of opinion about what's happening with the game. You know, Oolykee is unreasonable SOB. But still, all jokes aside, of course, what I wanted to say is I skipped. I'm gonna recording a little bit less, like 2 episodes or 3 episodes per week less. I'm gonna space out the publishing of the videos just because I want to take a little bit more time to create a little bit better content, like the additional tutorials, maybe additional games and this kind of stuff. I don't want to focus all my time just on this. I will focus more time lapses. It's gonna be the cosmonaut mode. We're gonna potentially start a series with that, but that's a thing of the future. I still will be recording on, like, hopefully I'm gonna be recording just before we publish the episode, few hours, and now I'm recording this at 10:37 a.m. Currently it's 10:37 in the morning in Dublin, and hopefully you saw the video I published. I was on a hilltop close to where I live, overlooking the Irish Sea. Yeah, it was quite a nice morning. But what I wanted to say is I wanted to address some of the comments that you guys said, and that I didn't still reply to some of them 2 hours ago. Old Gala said I did have population drop in a part of the town where people couldn't walk to hospital, placing a small clinic without ambulances fixed it. Okay, how do you measure the population drop in only part of your city? Yeah, can we do it on a building scale? I'll come back to that, hopefully. Also, there was a pub mod called Bordello, which I placed beside every church. It gets a lot of visitors too. Everyone seems to be happy after every wedding, christening, and funeral. Yeah, of course, in my hometown, I think, there's 3 churches, I think. One of them, the main one, has a pub just across, Rock Cafe. Just across it, and yeah, it's definitely, you know, place to go during the mass as well, not only before and after. Right, Frank Berlin, I'm really disappointed. Today I came to admire the new shiny trams in all this beauty and prowess. Now, and what did I find? Buy, send off, done. I really think the tram needs more attention. Yes, no, and this is not a joke, this is true. I appreciate trams as much as the next guy. I don't think I like these Praga trucks, these big ones in front, this green one that's carrying a lot of prefab panels. But anyway, I think I'm gonna, in the future, stop using them. Right, we're gonna focus a little bit on these in this episode. What did I miss? I missed Mr. Moore saying maybe give a touch of real history, given once come nuclear industry as well. The university could be a nuclear physics school. That might be fun as well, unless you have university and don't want any more of them. Yes, I have something perfect for Murmansk regarding this. Oh, I need to... Just a second, I need to release the last tram. I think this should cover more or less the whole line. ish, you know, in equal distances between themselves, or between the trams. And I removed the last tram line, so sorry, the last stop in the tram line, so it should not stop anymore. We'll check up on the trams later. But this is the area, the neighborhood, where it's only part of the city where trams go. We can easily implement another line going directly through this part of the city, and then wherever we want. A refinery, that's fine. We still don't have a lot of people working there, but anyway. Right. How are we doing with the... Okay, I think we exported most of the stuff now. Let's see, this is bitumen, this is fuel, and of course, yes. Looks like it's working. We have... I will stop export of bitumen right now with these ships. He is full of bitumen, but I will stop unloading and stop loading. There we go. It's only going to be related to the oil imports, and we're going to be processing our own oil, fuel. We still don't do anything with the fuel. I can do this. Let's stop the import of bitumen, and what about fuel? Let's see if we can stop import of fuel. Yes, we can, but like I said, we're still working on the infrastructure to get this fuel elsewhere. We can use the refinery itself to load and unload fuel. I can do this in this way. You know what? I will not do anything at the moment. I will just let them be. Hopefully, when this infrastructure is done, I will be... construction, groundwork, I think this one is ready to be finished. This is the loading for trucks. This is probably going to be our new storage for oil and fuel. I think I'm going to have to do a different setup here as well. I think I'm going to need more tanks, because these are import for oil. This is export fuel, export and consumption, not only export. And this is export and consumption of bitumen. I think if I'm going to be using it for distribution within a country, they're going to need to have their own tanks filled first. So what I'm going to do now is have local tanks for bitumen and fuel. Let's see, 750 tons. I don't think I need these big ones. These 1,500 tons. I think I'm going to go for something a little bit smaller. But it's going to be filled first. It's going to be filled ASAP. These are pretty big tanks. Rob's has nice looking ones here. 750, 600 tons. 600 tons, that's more for trains. I'm thinking about smaller here. 250. So we can go for something like this, 250 tons. One input, one output. Okay, let's go feng shui, form over function. So can I do something like this? Of course I can. So let's see. Fuel and then T, bitumen. This is gonna be both connected to this one, and then we need the again oil industry and pipes. No, we need pipes. Wesley pipes. 2 into 1. That would be this one, underground. Yeah, why the hell not? We're rich now. I think we can. I think I consider ourselves rich now. I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this, and then let's go for mud roads like this, mud road like this, and then this is just for construction purposes. There we go. And they can start constructing this. Now we need an infrastructure, remove the grid. We have these. I don't still think that this is not good. This is 3 for bitumen, 3 for fuel. I need both of them connected here, 2 into 1 to be connected to this one. So how do I do this? I need pipes, 2 into 1, but no, I need more spreading here before we go. Before we start with this. So if I go to these 3 inputs, I need 1 input, 3 outputs. So if I go over here, I need 1 input, 3 outputs. Like this. Is it underground? Underground. Underground. Yeah, something like this. And then rotate it in this direction. Something like this. There we go. So this is what I'm building here is the additional the distribution or separation of the of the fuel. So what is this? What is this going to do is underground pipes. Here we go. This is going to create more opportunities for us for future connections and the existing ones. I needed this even for this operation that we have happening over here. You can see here that we have a fuel coming from these tanks that are going to be used for exporting fuel. But before that, these pumps are going to pump it in local domestic distribution of bitumen and fuel, and for train distribution, this is going to be for the train distribution of bitumen and fuel. This is going to require bigger tanks, and this is what I'm going to focus on now. I'm going to go, sure, this is really big Warships tanks. I can go with a couple of these. So if we go right over here, these guys are on the opposite side, but do we care? Well, we can... I was hoping to utilize a little bit more space here, but maybe I should not. Let's try this. Let's do it in this direction. Here we go. So we have one Warships tank. Is it Feng Shui? I'm just looking at the lines. You might not see it on the screen because it's so small. But let's do it this way and then T the sucker. Let's see if we can T the sucker. Like this, without any connections. That would be great. And then F1, F3, F1 again. And we will have a big tank over here that I can then connect to... Let's do it from this side. A little bit like this, and then a little bit like this. And we're gonna have two huge tanks. I can go this way just for the ease of construction. I will probably build the wires around it, but anyway... So this is the this is gonna be storage tanks for bitumen and fuel for our train loading, so they can be connected directly from here. So let's go. You know what? Maybe I should have done this in the time lapse. It's 11 minutes into this episode, and there's people who just started watching this because I tricked them. Whoa, okay, that's a lot of information that probably I should be. Citizen happiness too low. Go away. Go away. Heating problem. Where is that? Really? There's still a heating problem here. Yeah, I might have to start addressing this issue. Ambulance not arrived. Seriously? Brick house. Citizens health too low. Stop production. Train waiting too long. Are you still waiting too long? No. Citizen too low. Happiness too low. Let's see. Oh. Wow, there's a whole new wave of these. So what is happening here? I don't know why ambulance didn't arrive there. Electricity problem, is it? Really? No, electricity is fine here. Stop production, heating problem again. Yeah, this is a heating problem. Let's just go away. This is the most important heating plant in the country, and I think in the last episode I was supposed to push it to go. Yeah, they're just people waiting for their needs to be met, and this is not doing it. So what we should do here, we're stable with population growth. All the people that go there, they die because there's no heating or anything else. What we can do here, where are these trucks bringing? So sorry, little buzzing vehicles bringing the workers here. We have one going from here, and the second one. Yeah, second one is going from Veltirovsk. I'm kind of hoping that they are delivering people here from Veltirovsk. Let me just gonna double check these. No people. 8 people. Where are you? Yeah, they're just on the way. They're just on the way to heating plant. It's just gonna take a while for them to arrive. Well, we'll see. Maybe they're not even gonna make it because it's a far away. It's a far trip from there with the truck. But we'll see if it starts smoking. I don't really mind this. It is what it is. We have capacity for people. Heating is a problem. It would be really great if we can start heating. They have other issues as well, so it's not only that. For example, we need a clinic here, even though we have a Sarajevo hospital here, emergency room. It's too far for some people, but it doesn't matter. We're resolving this issue slowly, ever so slowly. Okay, right. Time lapse, right? 14 minutes into this episode. Maybe we should start. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start a time lapse. I'm gonna do some little bit of pipe work. We're gonna see how our little trams are doing during the night. We can actually go and see that. Where's the tram? Where's the tram? We need a tram. Yeah, I wanted the one going in the opposite direction. Seriously? Seriously? Come on. Okay, I'm serious now. Where are the freaking trams? Okay, that's an interesting one. Is this a tram? No, they're buses. Seriously? Did they go back? This is a bus as well. I'm missing trams, people. Tramwise. I don't know where the trans people are, but... Oh, they're here. Why are they here? Right. Okay, so it looks like there's still an issue with this. Okay, let's resolve this. Time-lapse time. Right. Okay. Also, I'll say. Also, the Chief was also right. These are two different locomotives. One of them is SM30. The other one is SM25. This was mistake made on my part, but it was actually a good mistake. I thought SM25, when I read the comment, I was like, damn, I put a weaker locomotive with more wagons. Well, actually, it's the opposite. SM25 has the 250 kilowatts, 257, while the SM30 has 220. So even though I made a mistake, yay, it's not gonna hurt so much because it's an upgrade. The other train is a little bit bigger and longer, so it does require a little bit of more oomph to pull all the gravel. But I'm really happy how everything is progressing. We are stockpiling this, and of course Oolykee, who knew Oolykee didn't put the electricity hoses, well, anywhere for this heating plant. And even though we had heat, or will have heat, it's not being pumped anywhere because heating plant doesn't have electricity. It did heat itself though. That's an interesting part. But anyway, so that means that we can't really count on this town here. Now there's a couple of issues with our Veltirovsk. That would be the hospital thing. I'm gonna put a hospital in this neighborhood over here. I think it's a normal thing to do, sane thing to do. And I think the reason why a lot of notifications with health and happiness dropping was due to really this heating. Yeah, the heating, again, I'm gonna mention this in a second. It was because they were probably working here in a cold environment in the orphanage, which actually, you know what, I don't care, I'm just gonna put it in operation. Temperature of the building too low, really? Oh, how? I thought it was connected. It is, so what's the problem then? It's not too low, it's more than half. No, I'm a little bit tired of the the whole setup of the setup of the orphanages. I'll still probably push it. I'll just push it and see where we go with that, because I think it can be beneficial, but we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna put one or two. Now I turned off. I think I turned off all the messages for orphanages, but also there's always an option for us to just get rid of the orphans, you know, in the middle of nowhere, or like you guys suggested, put it near the border crossing, because you know they're gonna escape anyway. So why not make them? Why make them run further to the border crossing? But anyway, look at the lights, how Oolykee was perfectly placed them, not at all switching from one side to the other. A couple of things I forgot to mention. Oolykee does this all the time. So yeah, I forgot to mention Cheap's comment about wasn't the train SM30. I think you bought SM25. No worries, load her up. Yeah, this is really great suggestion. So I had a couple of exchanges with Frankie Berlin. So if we finish the orphan teams, we may change over to student dorms. Yeah, student dorms is another useless building in here. I try to make it work. I try to play with dorms in like keeping the dorms like universities at the edge of the cities in walking distance to the dorms, dorms in the middle of the city, so the people who need to live in dorms, they would be moving away from their parents into the dorms. But there's no point of having dorms at all. You know, you just have to have the dorms. Did I believe teleport people elsewhere? Are all around the country, but they did that for all of people now, so there's no need for dorms to teleport people around the country. That would be one benefit of dorm, if only people who are living in dorms are being teleported elsewhere. That would be one benefit, but I think there's several mechanics that would be damaged because of that, so I wouldn't. Dorms are broken. Dorms are just not working, and just avoid them. I said sorry, but they are almost as useless as planes and metro. Sorry, I have really bad. I'm negative about metro. We don't need metro in this game. That's just my opinion. I know, big shiny thing, perfect, but there's no public transport in this game. You only have transport from cities to workplaces, and that's it. You know, like even metro. If you build like metro is supposed to serve 500,000 people transports. You know, you can't even build that big of an industrial zone unless it's heavily modded. But anyway, like this is just my opinion that metro is really not needed. The overground rail is perfectly fine, at least in my book, Oolykee's book, but that's fine. Yeah, I said that there's enough spaces for overground rail. We don't need underground, and I know some people would like to bore holes and build tunnels underground, but there's so much space overground that I don't think, like, building an underground for the sake of building underground, that would be the only reason why I will build an underground. No other reason. There's no need for that. The sad part is that you can even transport most of the people with the buses. Like, unless there are mines and power plants and processing plant like this, where you need like hundreds and hundreds of people. Look at this, 130 people. Our buses can transport this much people, 130 people. So even a rail, it's just the game. It's not. I don't have anything against the rail or whatsoever, but like, it's just the game. Game doesn't want you to have that, period. That's it. Right, I have a perfect plan for Murmansk. I think Mr. Moore is gonna be really happy. I think I still have this mod, but I will just check it. It would be in the... Is it under metallurgy? No, it's not under metallurgy. I'm not sure if it's going to be under energy, but it's under factories. It's nuclear reprocessing plant. This is where you use nuclear waste to add chemicals and create nuclear fuel. I think this is going to be really, really amazing for Murmansk. If Mr. Moore would like us to have nuclear industries, because it's a nuclear reprocessing plant, we can start taking care of this. We have enormous amount of this. This is the nuclear... spent nuclear fuel. There's 4.8 tons of spent nuclear fuel here from the research facility in Weltirovsk. So Murmansk can reprocess this nuclear energy, and we can start maybe with big nuclear power plant or bigger nuclear power plant around here that's going to be supplying, the rest of the grid, because slowly we're dropping in how much electricity we are exporting, because we're consuming more and more, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. So I think nuclear reprocessing facility would be probably really good thing to build. Too many criminals. Oh, this was spiraling out of control. This neighborhood over here, but this is because people are unhappy because their sewage tank is full, temperature of the building is too low. Is it really not connected to sewage as well? No sewage. What about water? Well, it has water. Sewage is not a problem. I built enough connections that I can just connect additional sewage here. But I'm still iffy about this whole orphanage industrial complex, and I might not even address these. I might just not play with 3 Division anymore about this and just give up on the orphanages. But anyway, anything else I wanted to cover here? Yeah, that looks like the Chibovo will be operational next summer, because heating plant, even though most of the things are... Wait, what? It's done? Whoa, this is working. Awesome. Let me see. There's no people here. We need more buses to deliver workers over here. I'm just going to check this. Come on. Where is it? Click. There we go. Where is the... Did you deliver people? No, you didn't. No, that's probably the wrong one. Here we go, this one. Delivering 8 people. How long are you waiting for? This is perfect time to check. How long does it take them? Ooh, traveling in the vehicle 3 hours, 21 minutes. This is more or less out of 4 hours. This is more or less the distance that they can cover, period. That's it. They cannot cover more distance than this. It's like half an hour more, but that would be it. And they're finally getting to work. They're gonna start smoking. Come on. Choo-choo, mofo. There we go. Heating is working, so Chibovo is gonna start working even before we planned. So it can start working. It's already like 29th of January. I know winter is slowly ending, but this here area is not... it should have heat. That's what I wanted to say. It should have heat. Gauge is rising, I believe. Yeah, it's going to the right. So heat is not going to be a problem here anymore. Well, we'll see how it's gonna work. But more heat they have here, they're less dissatisfied here, more workers we're gonna get over here, so it should work. It should work. We just need to populate this area. I can forcefully do that because we have, wow, only 2% unemployment, but we're gonna populate Chibowo soon enough. Anyway, this is what I wanted to finish on today. By the way, like I said, I skipped one episode unintentionally last week. Nobody even noticed. That's fine. This is not a big channel, and I don't mind, but that also gave me an idea that I should skip it intentionally and try to dedicate some time to create a little bit better content. You know, time lapses, the cosmonaut mode, I'm still testing that, and this kind of stuff. For now, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Where's the tram? You can't even finish with the tram. Here we go. Like, subscribe, hit it. Comment section. No. Like, subscribe, click it. Comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a description of the video. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.